Alright, welcome back. This is Digital Dragon. Back to you with another Pokemon Sword and Shield challenge video. And this time I'm seeing how fast I can play Pokemon Sword and Shield with just Dragon-type Pokemon. And I've actually named the Dragon-type Pokemon after dragons of legend. Like my Gabite is... And someone's probably going to correct me on this, but Ake? Or something like that. By twice on Gossifleur to get rid of it. And the rules are same as usual. I can only use Dragon-type Pokemon in battle. And I have to fully evolve all my Pokemon before the championship battle. Eldegoss. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I have hiccups. Don't know why. I got all my Dragon types to level 30 because Dragon types take a long time to level up. And my Shelgon is Vitra. And Ember should knock it out. Or not. Okay, so this should now knock off his Eldegoss. And there goes Milo. Alright, so gym number 2 against Nessa. Water type. Dragon types versus water types. This will be fun. So I sent out Vitra, sorry. Again, if any of my pronunciations are wrong, please correct me in the comments. And yes, English is my first language, but some of these aren't English. Okay, so 2 crunches on Goldeen. So just to run over the ones I have. Vritra Akesk. Again, I probably mispronounced that. Abrasax, Fafnir, Storworm, and Vishap. All named after dragons from history. Aracuda. Could try Dragon Breath against him. Her, sorry. And paralyzed. Perfect. I don't know how Shelgon is faster than Aracuda. I mean, it's based off of Barracuda. So I am going to switch this one. No, I'm going to keep it. Against Dreadnought. There's a reason why I overleveled this, because I do need to... It took a while for me to... It takes a while at the beginning to level up everything, because then I don't have to take a lot near the championship to evolve everything. The only one that's going to be a pain to evolve is going to be my Gumi into... Like, once it evolves into Sliggoo, into Gudra, because I had to wait for... Rain to do that. And Rain in Overworld. And yes, it happens a lot more frequently than, say, other games. Like in the Hoenn region, there's one area that it rains all the time. But there's only one area. This one, it could be any of the wild areas that have rain, but they change every day. I did put Hydreigon in mainly because Xylos fully evolves at level 64. Which, given that Dragapult fully evolves at level 60, I don't want to do two of those. I will have Dino, like I will have... I believe he's on my dark team. I'm not doing dark next. I'm actually doing bug after this. And there goes Nessa. Alright, so Dragon types against Kabu the Fire type trainer. Before I can get a Will-O-Wisp off, one Bulldoze. Maybe Arcanine might follow to the same. Nope. That's okay. So two Bulldoze take down Arcanine. hopefully take down Senta Scorch with one bulldoze. Or not. Okay, there's... Okay. Hopefully I've slowed it down enough where Gumi's gonna outspeed it. It's Rain Dance. Yes. The weakness fire types moves, which is good. Gumi's not that strong. Vritra. There goes the Gigantamax. I changed Dragon Breath for Dragon Claw because it's stronger. And there goes Senta Scorch. And Kabu. Alright, so against Fighting Gym Leader B. Now, going into this, I forgot to switch my Reshiram out of the front of the party. So I'm going to take out him on top. And then swap. Honestly, him on top makes no difference anyways. Switch it out for Akia. A kick. Get a little bit of stab bonus. Which doesn't do much. Let's try Bulldoze. Does a lot more. Hopefully this Bulldoze fates it. And it does. Surfetched is a pure fighting type. If you notice, other than Reshiram, most of my team are pseudo-legendaries, so that's just because most dragon types are pseudo-legendaries. That's just how it is. I could have gone with, say, Flygon in here and Haxorus and Noivern, but I didn't want to just. I had Goodra. I didn't want just a pure dragon type, or more pure dragon types. I'm probably gonna have to use Reshiram against her. Yeah. Yeah. Surprisingly, dragon types aren't that strong until they're in their final forms. Until they're in their final forms, they're pretty frail. I still have 2 dragon types until Reshiram, so I'm going to use them. Luckily, Hakomo is part fighting type, or Bishop. Because fighting type moves aren't super effective. We actually resist. Yeah. Gumi's probably going to get taken out in one hit because Gumi's frail. So I'm not going to just use it as a meat suit. So I'm actually going to try to at least level it up a little bit. I'm actually not going to Dynamax this game because dragon types are powerful when they're in their fully evolved form. And one's a legendary, so. And there's B. Alright, so the 5th gym badge against Fairy Trainer Opal. Now this is going to be the hardest one. This is going to be the hardest battle, mainly because, oh, they're fairy types, and the most powerful moves that I have are all dragon types. So, yeah. Luckily, Weezing's also poison, and it has levitate. Lovely. I'm probably going to have to wind up using my Reshiram. Mainly because of, well, it's like everything else will die in practically 1 or 2 hits. Because dragon types. Even though all of them except for one is dual typing, I don't think any of them can counteract Fairy. Because I don't have a Dragon Steel type. I have Dragon Fighting. Ebersax. I'm just gonna have to use Reshiram in this battle because nothing else can win against the Fairy types. Fusion Flare. It's going to be this battle and the battle against Bede in the championship that's going to be the hardest battles. Togekiss. Because it's flying type, rock type moves are super effective. Her favorite color is purple. Luckily I have Ancient Power, which like I said, rock type is super effective against flying type. And Togekiss is flying fairy. Though I am not going to go Dynamax with any of my Pokemon in this playthrough, even the championship battle. Steel's weak to fire. There goes Mawile. Now Creamy her Gigantamax. Now, for you, those of you who don't know, Dragon types is my favorite type out of all of them. And then it's Bug. And then, surprisingly, it's Fairy. And there goes Alcremie. And Opal. Some of you might think it's cheating to use a legendary, but my playthrough, my challenge, my rules. That's really the only point. Alright, so 6th gym against Gordy, the rock type gym leader. Now, I did fully evolve all my Pokemon because Dragon types, unfortunately, are practically useless until they're in their final forms. So, I spent the last half an hour, give or take, evolving all my Pokemon. Now, Como or Vishap. These names are a lot easier to pronounce than my bug type one. Than the bug names. But for this, again, just Vishap the Como-O, Abraxas, the Reshiram, Veritra the Salamence, the Fafnir the Dragapult, Storeworm the Gudra, and Aketh the Garchomp. Yeah. These Pokemon are all pseudo-legendaries and one legendary. They're powerful. It's the reason why they're pseudo-legendaries. I should be able to one-shot all the Pokemon with Aura Sphere that I got as a TR. Okay, apparently Shuckle's not going down. Let's go with the clanging scales. And there goes Shuckle. I'm gonna switch to Storeworm because it has Muddy Water, which is times 4 super effective against his Colossal. And again, same as I said earlier, all the dragons are named all my dragon Pokemon are named after dragons of legends. Like Fafnir is, I believe Fafnir is the one that's in the base of the Yggdrasil in Norse mythology, I believe. I think after I've done each type, I'm going to go through it with different forms, such as, say, all serpent Pokemon, basically snakes, Pokemon that have no arms and legs, and are serpentine-like have serpentine-like bodies, like Arbok, Sandaconda, those ones. Just to see how fast it would take for that team. And here is Gordy. Done. Alright, so against Pierce, the 7th gym leader, Dark types. So of course I have Como at the beginning, or at the front, because Dark types are weak against fighting. Or Vishap. Sorry. I'm not used to nicknames, because my regular playthroughs I don't nickname my Pokemon. I love fake out. Sand attack cheese. Alright, so there's Scrafty. No. Let's go clanging scales. Luckily, that's a psychic. That's a special attack, not a physical. There goes Malamar. Keeping out against Obstagoon because he's 4 times super effective. Fighting 4 times super effective against Obstagoon because it's normal and dark. And didn't even use Obstruct. And there goes Obstagoon, his ace. And yes, I'm going to switch this time mainly because, well, less than half health, and the next one's Poison Dart. So ground type moves are super effective against it, because ground type moves are super effective against poison. And Dark does not have a resistance against ground. And got Dig at level 51. I don't know how I was poisoned. I'm underground, but okay. And there goes Skunk Tank. And there goes Pierce. The 7th gym badge down, 1 more gym badge, and then champion to go. Alright, so the last gym leader, Raihan, which is Dragon, so... But... It's not really Dragon, it's more like a weather team. I'm more of a Dragon trainer than he is. Given that I have all Dragon types. And this one, he's a Sandstorm. Okay, there goes Flygon. Okay. So he digs. Stealth Rock is not that important. There goes Sandaconda. It's no more Leer. And there goes Gigalith. So all we have left is his Duraludon. Steel and Dragon. So he's going to Gigantamax. As he normally does. I've never seen a time where they don't Gigantamax. The only one who doesn't Gigantamax can't Gigantamax because they have no Pokemon that can Gigantamax is Pierce. That's just because his whole thing is not Gigantamaxing. And then with Ice Beam, Duraludons should be down. There we go. Beat with my Garchomp and Goodra. There goes Raihan. Alright, so championship battle against Leon. This one because I gave him the water starter, mainly because then he gets an ice type member in the form of Mr. Rhyme. So gives him a little bit more of an advantage. Got Flamethrower on Charizard or on Salamence or Vitra. Shadow Ball. Gotta love crits. Luckily it didn't end me. So there goes Aegislash. Let's see. Aketh, my Garchomp. Against his Mr. Rhyme. The Psychic, Ice and Psychic. So because my Garchomp is faster, because honestly there's not much that's faster than a Garchomp. Free Dry is really only really super effective against. Never mind then. Let's go back to Vitra. And there goes Mr. Rhyme. Haxorus. I'm gonna go to Vishap. Vishap. Sorry. For Haxorus. And Clanging Scales. Of course this Haxorus is faster than Salamence. There goes Haxorus, finally. Dragapult versus Dragapult. Mine should be faster because mine's a higher level. Yep. Fafnir. There goes Dragapult. Next he's going to send out his Inteleon. And I do have a counter for that. In the form of Storworm, because it's pure water types, and I have Thunderbolt. One more Thunderbolt should... Okay, I might need another one. I do. He's going to use a super point, full restore. Finally, Dark Pulse. And there goes Inteleon. Last is his Charizard. And I will be using Abrasax. Rock type move. Times 4 super effective. Can't really go wrong there. Yeah, he's gonna Gigantamax. That's normal. Like I said, I've never seen one who has the capability of Gigantamaxing not Gigantamax. Ever. Some people have probably seen it, but I've never seen it. It's not going to be super effective. It's not super effective against Dragon. He wasted his full restore. And there goes Charizard. Honestly, one of the easiest runs, other than, well, even then, like going through the fairy type gym, going through fairy types, still not that hard. Alright, so for the All Dragon team, it took 13 hours and 52 minutes. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be the fastest, but to be the second fastest, that's actually a lot better than I thought. And the reason why I didn't think it was going to be the fastest is because, one, they're all pseudo-legendary, so they're in the slow level up group. And two, they have really high levels that they evolve at. Like, Dragapult was level 60. So it's just, I didn't think it would be the second fastest, which is good. So 13 hours and 52 minutes. And the next one I'm going to go with is actually going to be electric types, which is going to be in Pokemon Shield. So instead of going against fighting and ice type gym, it's going to go up against ghost and... Or sorry, instead of fighting and rock, it's going to go against ghost and ice. Alright, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and of course hitting the notification bell so you can get updated on all future videos, and thank you and good night.